I have got a new tool for my lab. Now, the word Rigol might say it all. My old oscilloscope, the one you might see in these other pictures here and here, has given up the ghost. Now, I suspect it's fixable, but not without another oscilloscope, and not without some time. I might even see if I can make it available to someone who does want to fix it. This one, however, well, let's have a look. Now, this goes on some recommendation from one of my channels that I get, I suppose, plenty influenced by, the EV blog, and that's kind of, this model has been recommended many times. Oh, there we go. And this, oh, Helena, do you mind holding the camera for me for a second?
Yeah, sure.
If you hold from that side.
Can you say I'm holding?
There we go. Helena is holding the camera. This is a Rigol DS1052E.
Wow, that is cool.
2-channel digital oscilloscope. So, let's see.
You can see the screen, which has the little waves, and the buttons, and the levers, and the turntable things. I love those.
The knobs. In fact, these are probably, if I'm not mistaken, those are encoders. So they go click, 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 and yep, there's a whole set of buttons. Screen is USB connector here potentially. We've got 2 channels down here, external trigger. We've got test signals and probably a ground point. What have we got on the back of this? Okay, we've got again USB. So that's USB device, and the other side is USB host. Okay, I don't know what we're going to use USB host for. Maybe we can use it for a storage stick. There's an RS-232 port. It says pass, fail, out, isolated. Oh, okay, I don't know what to do with that one. Where's the power cable go?
Can you show the words?
What, this one?
Yep. I think that is.
Yeah. Hazard voltage inside, do not remove the cover, blah, blah, blah. You've only got to watch an EV blog video, and I can guarantee he's taken the cover off of one of these. And there's your power. There's a big chunky power switch, so that's not a button power. And a little carry handle. There you go. So it can be lifted. Now, the scope I have currently is about 20 years old, but it was a 4-channel 100 megahertz. This is only 50 megahertz. But for what I'm doing with robotics, which is mostly analysing PWM, occasionally I2C and serial, this is superb. This will do perfectly. The difference is my old scope, which was all based around, well, it's analog scope, and it's still got a CRT tube. That would only show me a waveform. This thing, well, it can hold and it can store, and it might be able to do some kind of analysis. I don't know. I've not played with the analysis yet. I don't know what kind of captures it can do. I mean, I did read the specs, but I've already forgotten, so I'll have to play with that.
I didn't know you were buying another oscilloscope.
So what do we have? We've got a USB cable.
We've got the power
a
cable.
European power plug, not a British one, but then it's just a kettle lead, so, and it's the right voltage. And are there any probes? Oh, there we go. We've got 2 probes.
Oh wow.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure.
Any
but these
crocky
look like
clips?
No, but I think these
Crocodile clips
are hook up. So these aren't just pointy probes. These are hook probes. So you can hook them over a pin. There's 2 of those with a ground clip. And if you look there, are they the smart type? Well, no, it's not a smart probe type anyway, so that's fine. That's okay. I've also got a 10x probe of my own, so that's cool.
So we've got some other stuff. I think that's like instructions.
Oh, okay, and we've got some little O-rings with colours, so I presume you can take the O-rings with colours and pop it around one of these probes, so I can put an O-ring to say that's a blue probe and then plug it into the blue channel, so on and so forth.
That's good, because then you can like have different cables for different times and reasons.
So the other reason I was after one of these is if you put it in context of the lab, and the size of the one in the lab, which there's not a huge amount of space in my lab, as you'll see. You enter the lab, and there's not a huge amount of space, including current robot project in front of it. Oh yes, I have to figure out where I'm going to balance my 3D printer when I've replaced the oscilloscope that's under it. So this is the old oscilloscope, and it goes all the way back under that 3D printer.
Wow.
Okay, it's being replaced by this.
Yeah. Where will the 3D printer go?
I'm yet to figure that out. So the old oscilloscope is not for the bin, it's probably for someone who's interested in fixing it up. I mean, I might have a look myself, it might be simple enough, but I've been after one of these for some time, and it probably took the old one breaking for me to actually finally get around to it. So, oh sorry, you want to get a good view of the old one, there we go. I will also edit in clips of the old one working so you can see how it looks.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, I guess we'll have to try this out and get something working with it.
Yep, next video probably.
Yes.